Hi there, I'm Renee from Busy Mama Gifts, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the application of vinyl. Now, I hear from you sometimes saying, how does she do that, or how does it look so straight and so good? Well, I'm going to give you a few tips, one on glass and one on wood, just to give you an idea of how you can do it yourself and make it look just as nice. So first we're going to do glass. So I have a little glass here, and what we're going to do is we're going to measure. Now, I know my vinyl piece is already 2 by 2.5, so what I'm going to do is take a dry erase marker and my ruler, and I'm just going to measure where I want my vinyl to go. So, and sometimes if you're not sure, just do a little bit more. So what I'll do is I'll take my vinyl and I will just peel it off my paper. My paper is not what I want. I want the sticker. So then I will place it where I want it. The thing with glass is once it's on, it's stuck pretty good. So you cannot really move it around a lot. So once you have it in place, then you just smooth it on. And you can use your straight edge if you have a squeegee or an old credit card. You don't want any bubbles, so you just want to smooth it on really well. And then what you do is you just peel off the tape, and it will just stick to your glass. And when you've done that, you have your image. And what you can do to get rid of that little marker spot, dry erase marker, is you just wipe it off with your finger or a towel, however you want, and there's the finished product. Now we're going to move on to wood. Wood's a little bit different, it's a little easier. There's a few things you need to do to prep your wood first. You can either paint it or you can stain it. Just remember, when you paint, it's going to take 30 minutes to an hour, but if you stain it, it could take up to 24 hours, so if you need to allow time for that. Once it's done, it's dry, then you can decide if you want to sand it, if it needs to be distressed or not. That's just up to you. That's your preference. So then what I did for mine is I painted it and I sanded it, and then I put some distressing ink on it, so it's ready for my vinyl piece. So the same thing happens here, but this time you do not want to use a dry erase marker, you want to use a pencil. So when you order from me, I always ask your measurements of your board. That way you get a more precise piece of vinyl. But if you're doing it yourself and just using a little piece, then you can do it however you like. So what I'll do is, I know my piece is 3.5 inches tall, but I know the length is just over 12 inches. So my board is 18 inches, and I want to overlap just the end a bit. So I'll put a measurement in pencil there, and I want to make sure it goes right to the bottom, and I'll put a pencil mark there. So then you peel off the vinyl off your paper like you did for your other image. Then you want to line it up. The good thing about vinyl on wood is it's more forgiving. I can move it around a little bit more. I don't have to be so gentle with it because it's not going to be completely stuck. So just put it where you want it. And then the same process is you press it down. Use your squeegee, or if you order from me, you'll get a popsicle stick, or if you have an old credit card, you can use that also. You just want to press it down really good, and then you just peel off the tape. I have an extra little image over here, so we're going to do that one more time. You can measure it again if you need to. Just press, squeeze it down. You don't want any air bubbles. There's an air bubble here, so it'll work its way out normally. And that's it. There you go. There's 2 ways to help you learn how to apply vinyl in an easier fashion. Thank you.